Hello everyone, my name is Prachita and today we are standing here to debate on the topic online studies and offline studies, and I am in favor of offline studies.
Good morning, all of you. I'm Vanshika Bahuguna, and I'm in the favor of online studies and against of offline studies. So, ma'am, I want to ask you that why you are in the favor of offline studies.
I am in favor of offline studies as it allows the student to interact with the teachers and students in a more practical and natural way. I think that it allows the student to observe and learn everything in a very natural environment like in classroom.
So, what I think that in offline studies, what happens that kids and students used to hesitate from teachers. They hesitate and they don't ask the questions from teacher. They don't ask their doubts from the teacher, and they what happens their doubt doesn't clear. So sometimes they face problems. Yes, but in online studies, what happens? They are free to ask the questions. They are free to clear their doubts. So I prefer that's why I prefer online studies because there is a advantage. There is a big advantage of online studies.
Um, I don't agree with your opinion as you saying that student hesitate, right? But you will hesitate for one time, two time, but this will help the student to build up confidence in himself or herself, right? If they ask their teacher, then they will be able to interact with people in a means in a face to face interaction. But in online classes, there is just virtual interaction. They are not able to build up confidence in front of anyone. Are not able to speak their opinion in front of anyone with that. And that's why I think in offline studies this kind of whichever you said, like hesitation things, so this will only help the student to build confidence.
So what I think, as you have said, that you are not agree from a point that children hesitate one time, two time. But what I think that sometimes what happens, students used to ask question from their teachers, and what teachers say that you are asking a silly question, and students used to laugh on that particular student. So their the confidence of student that doesn't build that low. Okay, so what I think that in online education, in online studies, students can are free to ask any kind of questions. They ask frankly to their teachers because they are not hesitated, they are not afraid, they are not scared of anything means of their teacher, because they know that no one will laugh on them. Okay, and their teacher can't do anything in online studies. So what happens that in online education, in online studies, they gain more knowledge. I think they gain more knowledge because their doubts are clear. And as you have said that practically means they are present in naturally, they interact with more students, you want to say. And so so what I think that they are physically they are present in the class, but mentally they are not present in the class. Because sometimes what happened, they get bored from their teacher, they don't understand what the teacher is saying. And what they used to do, they used to sleep in the class, means their eyes are open but their mind is somewhere else.
Well, you said that they sleep in the class. Do you know when they are in online class, they were lying in the bed, having pillow in their back, and just taking class. So you're saying that they are mentally present there? No, they are not. In class, it is like teacher can observe the student that she is present or not. You know that they means the teacher know that the student is having lectures properly or not. They ask questions from the students, from that particular student which they think she is not attending or attentively active here. But in online class the teacher comes and means speak the whatever he want to tell the students, and means give all the lectures, and after that they just go. So they don't care about that the student is getting or not. So I think that the point you said that student is sleeping in the classroom and not in the online class, so I think that it is more preferable to that online class, because in online class they sleeps a lot than in offline class.
Okay, so in online class, as you have said that they lying on the bed, but there are a few students which used to do that. Students, they don't want to study, they are means they are means some students, there are not every student is not like that. Okay, some student they used to do, they used to take their online class sincerely. As in lockdown, many students had taken their online classes and sincerely they have taken their online classes. They take online classes from foreigner teachers also, okay, but in offline we can't take online classes from foreigner teachers, okay. And in online classes they are lying on the bed, doesn't matter how they are sitting, doesn't matter, they are mentally present, they are listening what their teachers are saying, the matter is this. So means the main thing is they are studying, doesn't matter how they are studying, main thing is they study bus.
You yourself said that not every student is equal, so I am also saying the same thing, that not five fingers are not always same, right? Means not every student is sincerely present in the class as well as in the online class. The person who want to study, who want to achieve something, he she will gladly focus or concentrate on that particular thing. He she will make efforts for that. So whether it is online or offline, it depends on the person how he she attended. So that's my opinion. And against online class, I want to say that technical issue, these kind of things only happens in online class. These kinds of things never happen in offline class, as we know that not everyone is able to have that wi-fi connections, like right? Means technical issues like internet and voice problem, these kinds of things they face, because I myself has faced that during my online class.
Okay, so as you have saying that, as you say that you are against the online class because there are many technical issues, okay. So in offline classes you can see this season, calmer season, and there is there means lot of crowd in the road, and also it's raining very heavily, means it's pouring, and the roads, you have seen the condition of the road, how the roads are, there are many puddles in the roads, the students are unable to attend their offline classes, okay. So what they used to do, they used to take online class. So what happens while taking online class, their time is saving, and also they means they are not facing loss, they are studying, okay. And as you are saying that what you have saying for online, what happens there, person to person means
In offline you have person to person interaction, right?
interaction, okay, and you means your confidence is good, okay. So what I want to say against that, that in online classes what happened, I'm getting bored of my teacher, okay. So what I can do, I can off, that means I can end that meeting, okay. I can study also, why we are taking that uh, classes from that Google Meet online only, we can also take that YouTube classes, we take YouTube classes, and when doubt will I want, okay. So doubt, there are two students which have doubts. One who is understanding everything, and one who is not understanding anything. Okay. So what I think that doubt, doubt are in a student doubt. Say, they face doubt when they don't understand anything. Okay, but when they are understanding everything, so they don't have doubt.
But if you have any doubt, so you can, in offline class, if you have any doubt, so you can just go to your teacher, right? Not every teacher is same, not everyone will scold you for something. If you go to them, you will ask them twice thrice. This is their duty to understand, means to make them understand the topic, right? It's not their fault that the student is not understanding. They have teached every student means equally, they treat everyone equally. So if you have any doubt, you can just go to your teacher and ask them, they will gladly help you. I don't agree with that opinion that you'll have doubt and your teacher will not clear it.
So what I think that every teacher, what they used to say, they used to say, if you have any doubt, you ask me, I will tell you 100 times. But it's not real. It's only words. They means that words are not true. Okay. When if we are if means second time also, if we ask them na, they angry on us. Used to angry on us. And if we ask on Google 100 times, we ask 1,000 times, they don't get angry. That's why I'm in the favor of online education.
Okay, but have you seen here in Allen? Means whenever I have any doubt, to whom I go, means sir or ma'am, they never get irritated with that. They always tell me the means whatever I'm not understanding. They always tell me the solution of it, how to understand it, how to be attentive in it. So I don't think that online studies means, you're saying that ask it twice, thrice, and yeah, I know it will clear your doubt, but means one-on-one interaction with teacher is really means, can't you just understand how you feel at that time?
So if you will ask any question 50 times to sir, Will sir answer you in that manner only, how they answer you first time? Will they not get angry? Seriously?
Um, yeah, they'll get, but a little bit only. But I think I'm not that much, the student who don't understand. Mm,
Weak students.
yeah, I'm not that much weak who will ask, 50 times. So I think sir will not get angry at me, especially not at me.
So I know you are not a weak student, but I'm talking about the weak students, and this is the dialogue of all teachers that I will clear it out 100 times. You can ask 100 times, 1,000 times, we will clear it out. They don't clear it out one time, second time. When we ask, they get angry on us. Okay, so but in I can ask my means if there is a weak student, they can free to ask any means 100 times they can ask, 1,000 times they can ask to the chrome. They will not get it will not get angry. Okay, so what happens, their doubt are clear. Okay, they don't get hesitate. Sometimes what teacher used to do, the teacher used to insult the student in front of all the class. What is the result of that? The student get means the motivation, how they get motivate, their motivation level get low.
But in offline class, you can study outside or inside, and we in offline class you have other activities as well, not only studies. If the teacher thinks that the student is getting bored or something, so they use other method of teaching as well. These kinds of thing teachers does for the student, not for everyone. Means not for every subject, not every day, but they do these things to make the student get attentive in their class, in their particular class. So I think that offline class, which we also call traditional class, is irreplaceable.
So as you say that they if they think that the children are getting bored, what they used to do, they used to
Activities.
activities. Okay, so what happens in online class, if I'm not comfortable with one video, what I will do, I will click another video. If I will not understand that another video, I will choose another. Yes, and if I want to do any physical activity, I can do. I will means online class are not means 24 hours class. I can do activity also.
But in offline class you have your classmates, your batchmates, everyone. So in that kind of environment you will study more attentively. And in offline class you have competitive nature, which encourage the student to do more in offline class. So I think, means that competitive things. And in offline class you have strict schedule, means you have to be on the class on time, and you have to do the work, everything on time. It's mean, punctual, very punctual. Offline class is always punctual than online class. In online class you can make excuse that I don't have any internet, ma'am, your voice is not clear or something. So yeah, you can't do these kinds of things in offline class.
So what I think that in online class, what happens that you, as you say that there are many restrictions in online classes. So I'm also in favor of that. So what there are no restrictions in online classes. If I'm getting bored, I can off my online classes, and what I can do, I can do self study. I'm not understanding what the teacher is saying, I can off that class. Or if I'm not understanding that what they are saying in one video, I can choose another one. Okay, so I have many options in online classes. Okay, but I don't have options in offline classes. One teacher is teaching me, I'm getting bored of him, means him, her, any. Okay, so what we I used to do, for any student, what they used to do, they used to only sit and they used to means talk that teacher, what the teacher is saying, how the teacher is moving, and how what they wear. Means I've seen that in offline classes, if they are not studying, okay, so what they used to do, they used to point the teacher what she have wear, how her hairs are. Okay, because they're not studying.
So you're saying they can't see their teacher on online classes? They can also point out these things on online classes as well, right? So if he she is not paying attention, so he she will pay attention to that only. That she is wearing this or that. These kinds of things happens in online class as well. So this point is.
So in online classes, what happens if there is any issue, so what they can do, what teachers can do, they can off their what they say video in which their image is looking. Okay, but in offline classes they can't do that. Okay, and what I'm saying that if the student is not concentrating on their studies, then they do that. But if they're concentrating in the studies, they ignore those things, that what the teacher is wearing and how the teacher is looking, that looks, they ignore the looks of the teachers.
Lastly, all I want to say that whatever advantage online class have or has, my opinion is that online class is never able to replace traditional method of teaching. Thank you.
So what I want to say that online education is better than the offline education because now time is changing. We are seeing that in also in Corona, what helps students? Online classes only help the students to study. They what they do they overcome from that loss, the loss of their studies. So I want to say that online class are good, also good.